Hello guys, this is Sky Network. Uh, I teach people about forex, arbitrage, and brand influencing, and anything that has to do with making money online. So if you are just new to my channel, just hit the subscribe button below and subscribe to this channel. That's a way of supporting us to encourage us on what we do. And then if you check the links in the description, you are going to see our Telegram channel. There you will find so many things that we don't post on YouTube here. So kindly subscribe to the Telegram channel, and also our WhatsApp group is also there, so you can join our WhatsApp group for any kind of training and learn more about forex and about everything. So today's topic, we are going to be learning more about this. Crash 1000. That's how to trade. The last time I taught you guys on how to enter and exit on the trade, but this time I'm going to take you deeper on how to trade on this crash 1000. All right, so the thing is this. Now, the last time we said whenever a spike, sometimes you have to zoom in this screen like this in order for you to see everything clearly from the beginning to the end, to see exactly where the trade is before you can zoom out again to be a little bit bold. So now, the last time we said, how do you enter this market? We said if a spike occur like this red spike, now if it occurs and this blue line down here touches the level 10 on this right hand side, you can enter the market. But most times you will notice that when you zoom in like this, you will notice that apart from zooming in, when you will sometimes you will notice that when a spike occurs, you have to zoom in and check. You have to zoom in once like this or twice and check exactly where the trade is to see everything clearly, for you to know if there's gonna, like this one now, one spike occurred here and you saw that another one occurred immediately, didn't take time. Now you have to study this stuff very well to be able to know when a spike occurred. If another spike is coming, how do you know that? You zoom in once and see if the spike that happens is up there and is short and up there, you should know that another spike is going to come. So these things is going to take you time for you to be able to spot this stuff. Then we said once a spike occur like this and this blue line is touching down on the 10th level, you can enter the market. Then when you enter, you look at the market like this until when this red tiny line will cross this will cross any of this candlestick, then you exit the market. Then when you exit, then when do you enter again? Another thing is that you have to take note of resistance. Even though you are going to, if you count like 1, 2, 3 or 4 candlesticks after this tiny red line cross a candle, you are going to still enter the market. But if there is a resistance ahead of you that is closer to that place, then you have to wait. What do I mean by resistance? You see this place where this, after the first spike occurred, it took like 3 candlesticks, another spike occurred. This position where the market got to and it pulled back, that position is called resistance. So there is a tendency that when the markets want to get to this point, another spike, something might push it down again. So what do? There is, if you look at, this is iPhone, so there is a way it is on Android. On iPhone, when you look up on the screen, you see a plus sign and an F sign and the last sign. The last sign is for you to pick a symbol like this. Now if you tap on this last icon, now is for you. If you touch any symbol here, just like this straight one, now this parallel one, now if you touch it, now this is it, you see. So this is it. So you can place this line here. The reason why you are placing this line here is this is the point the market got to and it pulled back. So you give it a little space and you put that parallel line there. So since you put that line there, what you are telling yourself is that you are going to wait until when this market crosses this line, then you enter again. Then your entry point, your entry point, if you enter from there now, right now, if you enter the market from there, let's pick another tool, another parallel line. We are going to put another thing here like this. So in between here now is where you are going to collect your profit. So sometimes all these things is just for you to be on a safer side, so that spike will not destroy the profit you've made. So now once you put this line here, if you can be using the line, fine. If you can't be using the line, you can be using your eyes also to note that this point is where the market got to and it pulled back. So there is likely to be that if it gets there again the second time, there is something in that place that is hidden that you and I are not seeing, that is pushing the market downward. So that thing is called resistance. So it's likely to be that when the market gets there again, that thing might push it down again. So you have to avoid where the resistance is. So just before the market will get to resistance, if it gets here, if the market gets somewhere here, or like now, this is the first one, which this tiny red line crosses this red candle, you exit. So you count 1, 2, 3 candle and you enter. So if you enter the market and it's getting to somewhere here, you have to exit again. Then put this parallel line somewhere here and wait for the market to cross that parallel line. If you can't be using line, you can be using your eyes to gauge it, whichever way you like. So that's another thing that you have to take note of, the resistance point. So if you do this very well, you will get a huge profit. So take a look at this now. For instance, a long spike occurred here. If you want to measure something with a tape, you tap on this plus sign, this stuff will come in. So now if you look at where this spike occurred down, if you look at it down, there's that place the blue line is, and if you measure where the blue line is to this other right 10th level, it touches the 10th level. So you enter the market from here. How many candlesticks you took here? This is a very huge market. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 candlesticks, a whole 10. That's a lot. So after then, you count 1, 2, 3, 4 candlesticks. If a spike doesn't occur, you enter again. You start monitoring until this blue line and this purple line down here, if they come together again like they want to merge, sometimes you might not even allow them to cross, but if you know they are getting close to crossing each other, you exit the market first. Then you wait again. If you see that they have opened their mouth again and they are opening and going, you can enter again. And another thing you have to take note of is, if anytime a spike occurred and the spike is very short, it's not long, it's not a long spike that is long from up to down. If it's a very short spike, then what you do is you just, after that short spike, you count like this now, like this very spike now. For instance, let me show you something like this. Okay, like this very spike now. For instance, this one now, the market jumped, so it started here again. You see, okay, a spike just occurred now. So anytime a spike occurred and the spike is very short, let me show you an example. For instance, like this one now, this very spike now, like this very spike now, like this very spike now that you can see here now, it means, since the spike is very short, it means that the market is going to continue. So anytime you see a short spike, once the market is going up there, and sometimes it can just be a shake, the spike is very short, so that's to let you know that the market is going to continue. So all these things, it takes time, so you have to study and obey the rules, because sometimes some people may just think they want to just get into the market and just get profit just because the market is going. No, don't do that. Follow the rules of what I'm teaching you, because if you don't follow the rules and obey the rules of this trade, when the spike will occur and they will get you, all your money will be gone. They can wipe your account. So if you know your equity, like I said, determines the amount, it determins your lot size. So if you are using lot 2.88, it means you have something like $130 or $150 thereabouts. You can use lot 2.88 or lot 1.88, and you can open like 2 positions. So it's very important. So what you need to do is, there are some markets that you always have to wait. All right, you always have to wait. You always have to wait. You always have to wait. All right, one thing about this trade is you have to be patient. You have to be patient. All right, you have to be patient and wait until, if the market is up there, if the market has gotten to the overbought level, which is up there, you have to avoid that place and wait until. And one thing is that you have to know what is called market trend. Market trend, what is market trend? Market trend is the direction at which the market is going. If, for instance, if the market, just like this market now, if this market has been going up like this, and it has gotten to up there, you know that the next thing is going to do next is to start coming down. So during that process, you avoid it, since you are only using crash 1000. So you avoid it until when it comes down before you can start from the beginning. So there are other markets, but little by little we are just concentrating on this crash 1000 first, then gradually we'll be learning other stuff like the crash the crash 500, the crash 300, the boom 500, the boom 300, volatility index, and other ones, but we can't learn all at the same time. So let's focus on this crash 1000 first, then later on, as we journey on, we can learn other ones. But it's just, you will have advanced from this level because it's just this same method that you'll be using. So, and I told you guys in the previous video that you need to screenshot your indicator settings and save them, just like this. I'll repeat it again in case some of you didn't do it. When you tap on this F, you see the indicators we use. Take a screenshot of this window. Then on the main window, the first moving average is this. Take a screenshot of it. Then on the indicator window 1, you have relative strength index. Tap it, take a screenshot of the settings. MACD under indicator window 1, take a screenshot of the settings. Moving average number 2 under indicator window 1, take a screenshot of this and save all, because as time goes on, we are going to remove these indicators and fix other ones. So take note. So if you don't save your indicator settings, you will now be looking and asking for how to set the indicators again. So I believe I've taught you that. So make sure you save them so you won't be looking for them whenever we delete these ones and install other ones. So take note of that, very important. So this is, if you look at all the points that a spike came down and this thing touches the 9th, the opportunities might not be many. It might just be 10 for the whole day if you want to train for the whole day, or it might just be 15. But if you trade well and you take opportunities like 4 or 5 for maybe 2-3 hours or 4 hours out of the day, is enough. So before the next class tonight, make sure you study this stuff, make sure you practice on your own, and we can as well enter the trade tonight and see. So make sure you practice and learn all these stuffs, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel with the subscribe button below, and also join our Telegram channel, and our WhatsApp group is also there. So make sure you join. All right, so make sure you join. And for other stuffs, arbitrage and other stuffs, so make sure you join the Telegram channel and follow up all other things that we don't post on YouTube here. They are all on the Telegram channel on how you can make money online. So see you in the next video.